Hi, so yesterday I decided to write a post around leadership and followership, and that true leaders, good leaders, care about their followers, and leaders that are more about their ego and about fighting over who has the best toys or who's the best and dominating don't give an F about their followers. They just don't care. It's about them and their ego. It's about what they want, and when they don't get what they want, they throw fits and hurt their people. And what ends up happening is, to keep their followership going, they spread lies and propaganda. And when you go tell that's how cults work. And when you go tell their followers won't believe you, because what happens is you have to say things to keep people engaged and to keep people from seeing the truth. And so that's what I was talking about. And this person posted underneath, well, a good leader is a servant. And this is what I want to talk about. That's not true. I'll tell you why. Not everyone's about being a servant. Now, you may disagree with me, but I'm going to tell you, all leaders are not servants. If you study leadership, which my master's is a leadership, workplace psychology, talks a lot about leadership. There's transformative leaders. There's all these different kinds of leaders out there that you can be. There's choices. Do you know why there's choices in different leadership styles? Because not everybody is a servant. Not everybody is going to serve or view serving the same way. You see, for some people, when we talk about, love languages, which I really believe is true because I've seen it happen over and over and over again, there's some people that serving is their lowest love language. And when you tell them that they need to serve, it's not going to register with them. It's just not. That's not how they do it. So when you're expecting people to do what you think, that's why we get in some trouble we get. Because what we do is we're telling you should lead the way I think you should lead. If you don't lead the way I think you should lead, then you're not a good leader. Okay, that's part of the reason why we're in some of the mess we're in, is because then we have leaders who tap into us with what we want to hear, what tickles our ear, and then we follow the dark side. You get what I'm saying? We have to look at leaders from a neutral perspective. How are they leading? How is it impacting our world? And what is their heart towards us? How do they see their people? How do they treat their people? How have they treated people all their lives? Because by people's character, you can tell. We can tell how people have treated people their whole lives. Look people up. I recently was looking at this group, and I said, how do you determine who gets in your group or not? She goes, I follow your online footprint. I look at everything on your online footprint is. It's easy to find an online footprint on almost everybody. Pretty much everybody. You can see who someone is. People are always speaking who they are and what they're about. A good leader doesn't distract you from finding out who they really are, or distract you from what they really did. Because a good leader doesn't really have anything to hide. And if you do find out things in their past that may have gone on, or if someone's spreading lies about them, they'll confront it. And if they don't, Maybe because they don't really need to confront it because it's not true. It's how their style works. Or they could say that was in the past, this is what it is now, and what have I done since then? Because everybody makes mistakes. But when someone stays in character that is harmful and they show character continually after continuation, that is, they don't care about anybody but themselves. Those are not the people that you follow. You see, a lot of times those leaders are a reflection of who you really are, or what's really in your own heart. We follow people a lot of times who reflect who we really are, or we start to become like them because we listen to what they say and we do what they say and we believe what they say. So we start to become a part of that. That's why it's so important to sit down and take the time to see what the truth is and not jump from thing to thing to thing to thing or jump on the next propaganda. Slow down. Listen. Watch. If things are moving fast, take the time to slow down. Really see what's going on because there's always things underneath the surface. And if someone's wanting to move you fast, it's because they're trying to hide something. Hide multiple things. Go by people's reputation. So I just wanted to address that because, and I addressed it to that person. I'm like, no, that's not true. That's putting things in one box, one belief, and that's harmful. It's harmful when we think it can only be one way. So on that note, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.